get it when this debate is ongoing, because on my view, I don't see any reason for it. Moving a docket from either minister or anybody to another does not amount to frustration. Does not amount to that. And I've told you, there is no known fight between the two. The subject or the story or the narrative of ODM demanding this deputy president seat is not new. It started even before Gachagua was impeached. The day the ODM and UDA came together, that is when the idea was hatched. We've been discussing this matter here when Gachagua was still the deputy president until he was impeached.
Yeah, the deputy president found it necessary to talk about it.
Demand by Wanga was not yesterday.
Yet the deputy president finds it necessary to talk about it now. He says Oparanya is a late comer, is a John Come.
That's why I'm telling you.
He found it necessary to talk about that last week. That's
why I'm telling you, power is not given. And I will not sit pretty. When people are talking around about my seat or about a position I hold, as a politician, I will respond. I will not keep quiet. And not only him. So many people are talking. Even I heard Sakaja somewhere saying that he is in seat. So these guys who are looking for his seat, they are wasting their time. I heard that. So people are talking. Everybody speak to defend their political seat. So, and like I said, the debate about ODM demanding, even Oburu said we want the power. So it's not new. And in any arrangement, in any political arrangement, people demand. Today, we would say that there is one person who is also being fought in the coalition of opposition, Kalonzo Musyoka. Okay? How many times have you heard Gachagua saying Kalonzo need to put more effort here and there? What is that? Okay? But campus are still quiet. Kalonzo also need to speak and say we are being pushed out of this coalition. So it's politics. And the politics people play the way it comes. You attack me, I respond. So I want to tell Kenyans from where I sit, there is no bad blood between Ruto and Kindiki. People are just creating it. And I can tell you from my observation, I don't see whether President Ruto would wake up today, so just near to election, and fire Kindiki. Likewise, I don't expect Kindiki to resign, because he's a politician. You don't remove yourself from a position. Gachagua had an option to resign, but he clinged to the end until he was chased out. So why do we expect Kindiki to resign today? He will not do that. And in any arrangement, like I said, fighting for position, it's obvious. We saw even with Moi, when it was a one-party state, he appointed ministers and he left the space for vice president vacant for some years, for some months.
How would it be if Kindiki remains as deputy president up to election day, yet he's replaced as a running mate? And now you have the deputy president here and President William Ruto heading to elections with someone different on the ticket.
Those are party arrangements.
I'm asking about the position.
Do you know it is not cast on a stone that so and so must be the president of the party. The party can decide otherwise.
That's what I'm asking.
The party can decide otherwise. Okay. So the party can decide, including the party leader, to have another candidate as a running mate.
It would be unprecedented in a situation for the first time that because this issue about deputy president is something still new. That President William Ruto picks someone else as running mates, and because the tenure of the deputy president will come to an end the day the new president is sworn in. Yes, then he remains as deputy president, but during that time, the campaign period, President William Ruto